My name is Becky Over and I am a conference manager. I would recommend Becky because, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, she's a very different speaker. She's the kind of person that you just want to sit in a cozy armchair with a cup of tea and chat to and listen to. I swear I could listen to Becky talking all day on whatever subject it was, whether it was emotional resilience or how to deal with challenging people or sardines. One of the biggest things I think is the way that she draws on her own personal experience. When you're dealing with these kinds of topics, you want to hear that other people have been through the same things that you have. So to hear stories from not only her whole career, but from places that she's been all over the world, really helps relate everything to you when you're listening to and trying to deal with this kind of topic. And also to know that she cares. She really cares about the topics that she's dealing with and that she's talking about, and also really cares about wanting to help the people who are watching her and listening to her as well. Becky is incredibly engaging. I remember the very first time that I sat in on a webinar with her and I was hooked right from the start. I'd never really spoken to her before, and along with all of the delegates that were on the webinar as well, I just was mesmerised. You know, when you are working as a conference manager and you're trying to organise an agenda and you're constantly chasing people to come back to you with content and ideas and presentations, slides, all of that, it's so nice to know that when you work with someone like Becky, that she'll always come back to you quickly, send over slides really timely, and will always, I don't even need to look at them, that I know that they're always going to be brilliant. We always have fantastic feedback from all of our delegates when it comes to Becky Walsh sessions. From one a few months ago, one of our delegates actually said that they would always book a Becky Walsh webinar regardless of the topic, because she's such a fantastic trainer, and they know that any topic that she delivers on is going to be brilliant. And we've also had feedback from other conferences, a hybrid conference that we had last year, where Becky joined us in person to deliver a session, and then obviously it was also recorded for delegates watching at home, and everybody just flooded into the room to watch her deliver the session. And feedback that we had from that conference was that they just wanted more Becky Walsh. I think the main thing is that if you're wanting to book Becky Walsh as a speaker, it doesn't matter what the topic is, it doesn't matter what platform it's on, how it is that you want the session to be delivered. If she says she can do it, she can, and she will. And you'll always be left happy and wanting more. So why wouldn't you want to work with Becky Walsh after hearing that?